What is up, guys? Welcome back to another Arena of AOV Esports video, and today we have a very special one, okay? The grand finale of the AIC 2020 is coming up very soon, and today we'll be going over the highlights, the best couple of games of the whole semifinals. And as you guys know, it has a upper bracket semifinal and a lower bracket semifinal, okay? So we'll be taking a look at this. And we're jumping straight into Team Flash, upper bracket semifinal. Team Flash going up against Cyclone Phantom here. We're already in game 4. A lot of these individual games were stomps, so we're not going to be taking a look at all of them. But as I said, we'll be taking all the highlights. We'll be just taking a look at the very juiciest ones. And yeah, we'll see how this goes. So, starting off right off the get-go with that draft, we have a Kira first pick. As you guys know, Kira usually banned on that red side. Like pretty much in every series we've seen her on the red side banned every single time. And now we will see this Kira coming out finally, man. Really excited to see that, especially ADC on that Kira. Always very impressive. We have a Richter being banned out and a Florentino being banned out, pretty standard here. Meanwhile, on the other side, we have that Lorien and Omen ban, okay? Now, I don't know what the picks were for the first 3 games. We'll see that at the bottom very soon here, I would say. But yeah, you can see 61.9% ban rate on that Kira. She is crazy strong. But SGP, hey, they get some OP stuff as well here. They go instantly for that Ryoma and that Wonder Woman. Maybe it will be a Wonder Woman support, most likely I would say. I think it's gonna be SGP Bang on that Ryoma jungle. Wonder Woman in the support position, like we've seen a lot of times throughout this whole tournament. And man, Team Flash is not playing around. They instantly pick. They get that Baldum, they get that Ignis. Raz seems to be getting locked in by SGP. Now keep in mind, these are the 2 titans of Vietnam. So this should be really exciting to check out, okay? Raz might get locked in here. Wouldn't be a bad pick, you know. Can do pretty well against that Kira. Can knock her around as soon as she jumps on somebody. She can also outplay that though. Against the Ignis, he will always have that early game shove. So I think SGP really needs... well, they already might have the support Wonder Woman, right? That has some decent amount of wave clear. But I definitely think Team Flash is very comfortable around that mid lane position there. With that support helping. Seems like a good 2v2 for a Team Flash so far, definitely. With that Baldum and Ignis just instantly clearing that wave, instantly rotating. We have a Kefany ban, we have a Brunhilde. I don't think that will be a ban, but it is being hovered. I don't think a Brunhilde would be a good ban here. But yeah, we have the Marksman. Seems like both teams are going to be targeting some Marksman bans. Not sure though. Makes a lot of sense from the side of SGP because they will have that first pick in the second pick rotation, so they will just snag it right up. And yeah, and as you see, this will be a long video again. I don't even know when I will release it. I hope soon. I hope today night, but we'll see. I'm recording this on a, I don't even know what, I think it's Thursday. It's Thursday, man. Anyway, we have all the Marksman bans. We have a Brunhilde getting banned out. That is crazy. We have a Yarn being banned out, we have an Elsu being banned out, and now I want to see SGP just pick something up here. They're not showing us what the earlier picks were. I would assume Hayate was already picked by SGP here, already picked by Team Flash as well probably, and they are hovering over a Laviel. We haven't seen Laviel many times this tournament. He even received that buff if you checked out my patch rundown video. So, seems like these teams don't really like Laviel too much anymore. Seems like they think he was over-nerfed. Again, I still think he's great, especially for an aggressive jungler like Ryoma. You can just shoot that ult. If it hits, that's an easy kill. And yeah, we have a Joker. That's a really good counter to Laviel. That's always a good pick against Laviel. And we might see a Chi in the Slayer lane. That would be really cool to see. So, it seems like Team Flash doesn't really have anything to wiggle around here. SGP, they can pick a Slayer laner, they can also pick a support here. Because that Wonder Woman can go into either of these lanes. I'm going to skip ahead a little bit. Let's see if, I think they will lock it in. They did lock it in. And now Max being hovered. Max is a great pick against Ignis. I don't know how it does against Chi. I think it can beat her probably. Max is, if you guys didn't know, Max is one of the strongest early game laners, but he really falls off into the late game. Like, he's really just not this, he's just a pure early game champion. After that, he just keeps falling off, keeps getting weaker. So yeah, but these teams really like Max lately. He also will have the heal reduction against the Chi, against the Ignis, against the Kira as well. Not too bad. Yeah, let's get it. Not too bad. I think Joker is pretty good against Max because he can block the ult. He will still get CC'd, he will still probably die, but he will block that initial burst. So let's load straight into this. This is game 4. Again, this is one of the best ones. Probably the best game of this series. So we'll see how SGP and Team Flash perform here. The Baldum dashes in, is not able to get anyone though, and just gets poked out, but might end up dying. Does not end up dying. Gets away with that enhanced restore, but take a look at the minimap. The Ryoma and the Max are already being annoying to this Kira. Guys, please! There, they're showing it at the bottom. Okay, they weren't able to invade though, but SGP playing super aggressive, gets that little monkey there. Good job. Very well played. SGP definitely walking away with an advantage very early on already, because this Baldum got poked, he had to go back, they're able to get that monkey, and that's, you know, you need all jungle camps to hit level 4. So the Kira won't hit level 4 now, that's why you see her instantly going to the mid lane. Let's check out these enchantments. We have very standard enchantments, Curse of Death on Kira, Devil's Awakening, Sacred Protection, yeah, just completely standard. Desperate Duel, believe it or not, is very standard on the Baldum as well. Curse of Death, you know, I love myself some Forest Wanderer, guys. You know that on Kira. But, you know, the standard one is Curse of Death. And probably for pro play, the standard one is Endless Cycle, actually. And we have 2 Endless Cycles on the side of SGP. Huge engage by Baldum. S1 flickers onto the Ryoma. Ryoma is almost dead. Is he gonna die? I think he will. First blood going over to Kira, and look at this Laville, survives with so little HP. They get another kill. I think Kira dies in the end. Yes, she does there. The Baldum will die as well. The Endless Cycle coming in from Ryoma, and he comes back and finishes off the team fight. 2 for 2. Very even. Oh, that's a nice little S1 over the wall. Enables the double S1. Enables that kill onto Joker. Good job. Good job, Joker. Good job, Ryoma. He gets the Joker. Gets his blue buff as well. The invade just failed. And honestly, Saigon Phantom still with the advantage. But we have to shout out Team Flash a little bit here, because they were already a little bit behind. They still decided to engage that. They still decided to invade that. And it seemed like it would work out, but the Endless Cycle of Ryoma made them stand in the rain. Rained on their parade, you know? Ignis using his sprint, setting up the stuns, but the Ryoma can just get away with that double S1. He is safe. I think the Kira actually pulled him out of the Ignis stun. So that was maybe a little bit of a miscommunication. Because you saw she pulls him out with the S1. I'm pretty sure, not 100% sure. But yeah. Now this dragon will be a point of contention here, for sure. It is being pulled out, they just want to reset it. SGP is not confident enough to take it just quite yet, but they're confident enough to destroy this Joker. I was gonna say poke, but they just got one tap, man. S2 not ready, that Ryoma is just gonna one tap you. If you can't immune that physical damage. But take a look at this team fight. We have the Max dying in the end. However, it still seems good for SGP again, because they get the Chi at the end of that. And at the end of the day, it's fine. We have the Max again with Daze. Seems like these Maxes really love Daze, man. This is hilarious, guys. I don't know what's going on. This is just crazy, but the Raz goes deep with that flicker. Didn't even use flicker. He just goes deep with the S1, dashes behind him with the passive and just ults him back in. Gets the kill onto Kira, gets the kill. Well, the Wonder Woman gets the kill onto that, what's it called? Joker once again. Very well played. Again, the Wonder Woman support always comes out, man. These pro teams play Wonder Woman in the support position much more often than in the jungle or in the side lane position. In solo ranked, we always see her in jungle. But it seems like Wonder Woman support might be even better. And I like it. It seems really fun. And yeah. Let's check out these gold values. 2.6k gold, 2.8k on Ryoma. A little bit ahead of Kira, but not too big of a deal. Look at this 500 gold lead on the Laviel though over that Joker. So, and Joker building those move speed boosts, you know, that Joker is just, that's such a huge difference in strength in that bottom lane position right now across these teams. Like this Laviel is insanely strong already. Meanwhile, the Joker is really not that strong, really pretty useless, despite him being the better early game champion, right? Hero. We have that Ignis a little bit behind the Raz, but that is not a big deal. And the top lane also a pretty big difference there. Max 500 gold ahead of this Chi. And Max early game really strong, has that base, has that additional CC. I'm loving it. Raz just ults away, very well played. Kira ult has a longer cooldown than Raz ult, so he will take that trade any day of the week. He is happy about this one, and the gold lead just keeps snowballing into Saigon Phantom's favor here. We have approximately a 1.7k gold lead. Not too bad, nothing to scoff at, nothing unwinnable against though, okay? Keep that in mind. So especially Team Flash, let's take a look at these late game scenarios where Team Flash has that Ignis, which is already God mode late game, right? Then they have that Chi, in my opinion, one of the best team fighting Slayer laners in the game. That ult has so much potential. If you can hit 3 men into a wall, it's GG, my guys, okay? No matter how behind you are, that's just a 2-second stun or something into the wall. You enabled that AoE damage onto all of them. See, she tried. She almost got the Raz into that little corner. It's really difficult. Wasn't able to, pushes him away. But he's fishing for it, you know? Go is fishing for it on that Chi. Wonder Woman poking the Baldum a little bit, but not really too much of damage being exchanged between them. And yeah, Dragons not really getting taken down so far, like only one. Keep in mind, it's a 2-minute cooldown, 2-minute respawn timer. It spawns the first time on 2 minutes, so at 6:30 we could already be looking at 3 Dragons being taken down. But they're not really putting a lot of focus on these Dragons. They're just poking each other out, they're just trying to get the advantage here in terms of pressure. And top lane, meanwhile, they get a tower. I don't think this Chi died. Yeah, no one died, but they do get a tower. However, that means Team Flash just easily gets that dragon, right? Because 2 people are top. Very, very simple. And the Max doesn't even have ult. He used ult, I think, to try to gank. Well, to try to kill the Chi. But they just weren't able to. A little bit unfortunate for them. That is not something... The tower, I mean, it's fine, it's fine. Ooh, but that Joker completely gets caught once again. Along with him, the Ignis dies as well. This is really good for SGP. They just completely destroy this Team Flash roster in that bottom lane. The Kira is able to get away, but ooh, never mind. The flicker away makes the Baldum survive, but I think SGP will secure this red buff here as well, so they're happy about that. Should be very easy. And yeah, as I said, let's get back to the late game discussion here. We have a Kira, which is also really strong late game. Kira is stronger than Ryoma late game. Ignis is stronger than Raz late game. Yeah, Chi is stronger than Max. Baldum might be stronger late game than Wonder Woman. But while I'm talking about that, we have a huge team fight breaking out. The Chi is able to get 2 kills for herself. Secures that double kill and no one dying. Actually, yeah, no one dying on the side of Team Flash here. Kira gets another kill there as well. Triple kill for Chi. This seems like a pretty fat comeback right now, okay? Because as I said, I just told you guys, the only position where Team Flash has the worst late game is of course that Joker. The marksman position. Laviel is crazy strong late game. And he's going for that build that I always say is pretty good, but I CBA. You pre-order this small little attack speed item, not the full Devil's Handshake. Ryoma just outplaying this Chi, but Chi, oh my god, wow! Well played, Go! But he has the heal reduction, bro. Yeah, that's why you pick Max. He has the heal reduction, not able to get the double kill. If it was any other hero, except for Max, right, that didn't have heal reduction, oh man, the Chi would just keep healing. That was really well played by Chi. But Joker once again gets caught completely out of position, man. Ooh, man, the Joker not having a good game right now. The Joker, hey, this seems like my Joker. I'm just saying. Shurkou playing Joker in this game. I don't know, guys. I'm cheating. I'm hacking myself into these accounts, bro. It is what it is. But yeah, the Ryoma gets poked a little bit. Not too much I want to see this Ignis build because he really deals no damage at all. We have to see this build. It's very low damage. Seems like not a very aggressive build at all. Yeah, seems like a really tanky build. But I don't know, he doesn't seem tanky either. I think he has some heal reduction maybe. Yeah, probably. I don't know, we'll see. But the Slayer is being taken down and Laville bursts that down pretty fast. They are able to secure it, very well played. I was looking for the Ignis ult steal, but he wasn't able to get it. But the Ignis is able to survive against the Max. And they are able to pick up the Raz as well at the back of that. Joker died, Raz died, no one else. So this is a pretty crazy game right now. 10 minutes into the game, we have 9 to 12. So many kills happening. It is absolutely insane, man. This is what we've been talking about though. The Vietnamese teams, they like to fight. They like those team fights. They're really good at them. That's how they win against these against the Taiwanese teams. They are oftentimes losing in terms of macro, but they start winning with those team fights, right? So this should be very, very exciting to check out. That's why they're playing so aggressive. Yeah, he went for heal reduction first item and then into barracks. That's why this Ignis is doing 0 damage and he's at 5k gold, my man. He is really far behind. SGP picks up that dragon. It's still a small one, not enraged, so it's all good. And let's take a look at these builds. Very standard Raz build. Very standard full AD Ryoma build. He goes for some magic resistance against the Kira. Nice choice there. He recognizes the only thing that will kill him is the Kira. The Joker is so far behind, bro. Like, he had to go rank breaker. He doesn't even have a rank breaker. He went into Muramasa. And he's about to complete that Fenrir finally. That will boost his damage a little bit, but man. This is definitely tough for Team Flash to win. But keep in mind, the Ignis gets some more items, like 2 more items, gets that Hikate, and he starts dealing a lot of damage, starts being very annoying. But definitely a big power position here for SGP. They can easily get this tower as well. You can see that Wonder Woman is playing so aggressive, she does not care about anything. Because she knows who's gonna kill her, no one. The only burst they have is pretty much this Kira. And this Kira is not gonna one-shot her, and she can just ult the burst and all of that. It's just so good for them. But look at this Kira. She is at 8.8k gold. She's still keeping up. She has 4 items. She is in a really good spot. She still has her Arctic Orb from the enchantment. Man, she's really happy. This is gonna be very exciting because it's all about this Chi and Kira, right? And if the Chi, oh, but she's gonna get ulted. Oh, that's the double ult. Beautiful, the double global ultimate. Max coming in, reveals the vision. Laville follows up with that ult. Really nice combo, actually. And Max still has that daze available. And you might be laughing because you think this is a troll. But man, I don't know. He can stun. He can stun really well. If he jumps in, stuns everybody AoE. Kinda cool, you know? I don't know. I'm saying cool because I'm not saying good. I don't know if it's good. Doesn't seem good, but hey, it's a pro. He's playing. His name is Bronze 5 though. I don't know. Maybe he's Bronze 5. Maybe he hacked himself into this game as well. No, but seriously, this... I don't know why they go for this. I mean, the only other option is execute on Max, right? So that's kind of scuffed. You don't really need to execute in a pro game. So that's why, I guess. Wonder Woman completely overextending. Max just ulting onto Kira, just wants to take her out of the fight. Hey, he's doing a great job. Look at this Max. But he will get taken down. Beautiful flicker. Follow up by Joker. The Joker misses his arrow completely though, his rocket. So the Kira has to overextend a little bit. Has to use her Arctic Orb, unfortunately, to finish off that Max kill. And this is a 2 for 0. Team Flash. I mean, SGP just overextending a little bit by bit here. They could have just played safe, gotten that Dark Slayer. Now they have to wait. And now maybe Team Flash will pick it up. Yeah, I think Team Flash will just pick up this Dark Slayer now. And we have a game again. We have a complete comeback. Honestly, right now, just based on the team comps, I think Team Flash is going to win now. If they secure this, yeah, they secure the Slayer. I think Team Flash is winning this game. I have no idea who wins this game. I know who, of course, advances to the final and everything, but I don't know who wins this particular game. And I really think it's going to be Team Flash. They just have the better late game, man. It's just such a big advantage in the late game. Baldum is insane too, late game. Especially against the marksman without any escape ability, right? Like that Laville. You can just ult him up and he has to flicker away or something. Like, it's such an easy, yeah, it puts so much pressure. And the Chi, I mean, that was a nice play earlier. We'll see if he can get a nice S1 flicker onto the enemy team, knock like 2 or 3 people into a wall. I mean, 4 or 5 is of course the dream, but that's almost not gonna never gonna happen. But man, if they can just, yeah, if he can set up that team fight, it's GG. It's instantly, like they will just get blown out instantly. It's gonna be so much damage coming in with that AOV combo as well. Oh my god, huge play by Ryoma. So much damage coming in. The Joker gets caught as well at the end of that. Wow, man, that was a huge play by Ryoma. He pretty much knocked away 70% of the health bars of 3 people right there with one swoop. Just auto attack, S2, bam, everyone almost dead. We have the Drake pushing in bot. Team Flash messes up a little bit, man. It's throw after throw here a little bit. But this is what we're here for. We're here for the clown fiesta, guys. We have the Drake pushing in bot still. But they will just clear it out for free, so the Darkslayer was completely wasted. Rock Shield coming in by Max. He just walks away from that. And yeah, very well played. Ooh, this Ryoma, they didn't see him. Ooh, this is gonna be big. This is gonna be huge. Oh, she gets caught. No, he misses the S2. If he doesn't miss that S2, wow. She is just dead, my guys, okay? If he hits that, well, maybe not dead, because she can jump away, she can immunity and stuff. She can ult through the wall to run away. But it would have forced half her health gone, and it would have forced her ult. It's pretty good, you know? It's pretty good. It was a really nice play. You can definitely see why Bang is so hyped as a jungler, right? I mean, he hard carried the last team fight as a late game Ryoma, which shouldn't be happening. But again, I think Ryoma is pretty decent late game. Like, people always... He definitely falls off, you know? He's insane early game. He's literally the king of the jungle early game. Late game, man, if you go full AD like he's going here, he can still do a lot of damage. He can kill the tanks even, like you do a lot of damage. You keep resetting that S1 on them. And yeah, you don't have large cooldowns. Like, it's really good. It's actually really good. You can still make a difference. It's not useless like people think. It's definitely not as broken as early game Ryoma, but still very, very strong. That's why I think he's so broken right now, because he's banned because of that. The thing is, the double S1 over walls, that's what gave him the utility. Not only early game, but also late game to be stronger. Look, exactly what I'm talking about, see? Even strong late game, but he overextended, he gets completely called out. And this is a complete... Well, this is a really good fight now for Team Flash. Ooh, the Max is getting caught out, the Joker ults him, but it is not enough. The Raz gets caught by the Baldo ult though. S1 instantly, follow up. Arctic Orb used by Raz, beautiful Joker rocket there. Follows up instantly, Joker ult onto the Wonder Woman, does 0 damage. It is what it is, man. It's a late game Joker, he's not going to do that much damage to the tanks. But, nonetheless, very well played. Team Flash brings this game once again back. Huge throws by both teams all the time, man. But that is what we're here for. I don't know if this... Nope, she is able to dash away. Ooh, huge play there by the Wonder Woman. She instantly ults the Kira. Wow, okay, nicely played, man. I mean, honestly, more of a throw by Kira. Like, of course you're not going to get the Wonder Woman when she still has her ult, right? The Joker dies as well. So this is 2 kills for free. Once again for SGP. And right after Team Flash got that Darkslayer. Again, they just get a Darkslayer and they waste it by dying. So it's really sad to see. I think they have all the tools, man. They're winning these team fights if they're fair and square. The Chi just dashes away, just ults nothing. That was a huge waste. He misclicked that. It's gonna be around the 28-second cooldown, I would say, at this point. With the items he has quite a bit. Actually, like a 25 seconds, so it's fine. He'll be fine. He'll be fine, man. It's like 10 seconds remaining here. It's all good. Yeah, there it is. It's up. Ah, it's all good, man. It's even less than 25. That's a really low cooldown because he has Omni Arms and he has that Speed of Longinus, right? That is 25% cooldown reduction if I'm not mistaken. And we have the Ignis getting caught by the Lobulul, but he doesn't really care. He's really tanky. Beautiful, well, decent Chi ult there. Knocks 2 people into a wall. She did a lot of damage, but the enemies just had that Arctic Orb. The Raz had it up, so he's able to survive. at the end of the day, the Kira survives as well. So actually just everybody's surviving. So we go back to turtling and we have a Drake pushing down bot lane. And now again, you can see the Baldum instantly walking to that Enraged Abyssal Dragon. He's gonna reset it. He's gonna go instantly bot, or like they will shadow this side of the map. But they were able to back out. And SGP is still low, so I think Team Flash will just secure this. No way, Ryoma steals it. He tried. He's just gonna die for it. I think that's a complete blowout now. Ryoma dead for 50 seconds. You have a Drake pushing down bot. You got the Enraged Abyssal Dragon. And yeah, the Baldum catches out. A little bit too deep maybe by Baldum. No, ooh, a little bit too deep though. Yeah, they lose the team fight a little bit. They don't need to overcommit like that. They lose some Blade of Eternities, but in the end they still get their only kill. I think this Max will clean up the Joker. He does. And the Max just keeps surviving with that Rock Shield. He's almost able to clean up the Chi, but the Raz gets baited in again. Goes too deep now. And I think they just get completely destroyed. I think that's a game over. That is potentially game over. The only person who's alive is Laville right now. No Joker to push down the towers fast though. I think it's game over still though. Ryoma is respawning, but Ryoma is not going to do a lot. In the base there's not a lot of walls to do the S1 over and stuff. Yeah, I think this is GG. Yeah, the Kira can just run him down. The Kira gets a little bit blown out. Nope, she just jumps back out and is fine. They clean up the core and beautifully played. That was really, really exciting, man. Not too clean. Honestly, right off the get-go, I have to say both teams playing a little bit scuffed, man. Throwing a lot, stuff like that, you know. We'll see. But yeah, what we will do actually right now is we will move straight away into game 7 of this series, okay? Because as I said, from this series, not too many games were super exciting. This one was a clown fiesta. Game 7, I'll show you right in a bit. We'll have that conclusion of this best of 7 in it. That's why I want to show that as well. And then we will move straight away into the next, into the lower bracket semifinal, which actually is gonna have one of these two teams as well, right? Because they're the losers. It's actually the lower bracket final, okay? So yeah. But yeah, the winner of this series will basically determine who's going straight to the grand finale of AIC 2020. Is it gonna be SGP or is it gonna be Team Flash? We'll see. Series evened out so far. And I mean, I already spoiled you there's gonna be a game 7, so it's gonna be 3-3. But yeah, let me see who gets the MVP before we move on straight into the last game here, where of course the pick ban resets. So we should be seeing both teams just picking their best picks here. You can see it was pretty much a smooth sailing here for SGP in terms of goal advantage, but at the end of the day, man, but look at this Joker damage. Isn't this really impressive? This always impresses me so much. Whenever I play Joker, I do 20% damage. My man's doing so much damage as a Joker who was feeding early game. That's crazy. I think I would give the MVP, I don't know, man. Yeah, Kira. Yeah, I guess. But at the end of the day, it was just, honestly, the MVPs were the enemies throwing. But yeah, let's jump straight away into game 7 here. There we go, game 7 draft. Let's see who will be advancing straight away into the grand finale of AIC 2020 and who of these two teams will have to duke it out in that lower bracket final. We have once again Cyber Phantom just banning out. I mean, we mostly see the same bans on the blue side here. It's most of the time Richter and Florentino, and on the other side it's most of the time Akira with something else, like like a Zip. We'll see if that Zip gets locked in here. And yeah, as I said, game 7, the pick ban always resets, okay? So the global pick ban system is pretty much gone for this game 7. So both teams can just pick whatever they want. No repercussions there. So we'll see. Let's see what the first pick is gonna be. We have Ryoma actually as a first pick here. We already saw bang on Ryoma last game, right? Seems like he wants to go on it again, even though he lost. He did really, really amazingly well on it. Yeah, we'll see if he can do better this time, if he can win with it this time. It's a 63% win rate across the tournament. It's a pretty strong hero. 50% ban rate as well. We have Omen, that's what I was gonna say. Omen is usually picked very often, especially with Richter banned, with Florentino banned. Omen is just really insane right now. We have a Malok pick as well, which is most likely gonna be, we're going over to XB in the middle lane, or to Proe in the support position. But we'll see. Maybe we'll have ADC on a marksman in the jungle, and then we have sometimes Dime playing that Malok in that Abyssal Dragon lane. SGP, very standard here, goes for that Omen. Against that Omen, they go for that Lubu. And we also have a Hayate being hovered. I would really love to see this. I think Hayate is really insane. I think he's insane against Malok because you have that true damage. I think he's insane against Omen as well because you can really kite him easily with that Shuriken toss. I think it's crazy good, okay? Razor Shuriken, I think is what the ability is called. And yeah, they're able to get those. So now, right off the get-go, no mid laner on SGP so far. So I think we'll see a lot of mid lane bans here. FL, Team Flash is just gonna maybe pick up that Zata. I would love to see Zata here in that game 7. That is very, I mean, that's really Chad, okay? Picking up such a mechanically hard hero as a mid laner after 6 games already. We're looking at 3.5 hours of gameplay here already. Your brain is fried, and you're gonna pick that Zata in such a game deciding like match, like such an important match. That's crazy, man. That is definitely, we have to, hey, I tip my fedora to XB here. Very nice, I like the Chadness, okay? Hey, my boy definitely does not drink any soy milk, just saying. We have a Rui ban coming out by Team Flash. So now, of course, with that Zata lock-in, this is most definitely gonna be a Malok in the support position. So they ban a support, they also ban a mid laner here with that Ignis. Meanwhile, SGP knows the enemies don't have a marksman yet, so they just ban that Alandor for the jungle. So, and then they ban that Elsu most likely. I really like the Elsu ban, yes, lock it in, nice. I think Elsu is kind of underrated, like he is smurfing hard in these games. He is doing so well. A Joker pick. Joker pick by Team Flash. Just like last game, man. They really want that Joker once again, it seems. I don't feel like he did a lot, but we saw at the statistics, man, his damage was crazy throughout the whole series, throughout the whole game. So yeah, seems like it is worth. Let me just check something real quick. There we go. Okay, everything is fine. If I'm recording here, yes I am. There we go, beautiful. Joker is gonna get locked in, I think. It's also a good pick against most of the marksmen that are available, like a Kefani, like that Lavi, like that Yorn. What else is there? Mostly Kefani and Yorn is what I would be... never mind, they already have a Hayate. I'm sorry guys, they already have a Hayate. What am I talking about? It's okay against Hayate. But it seems like Team Flash just really likes the aggressiveness of an early game Joker pick, right? So, and he seems to do really well late game as well. It seems to just be one of his comfort picks. We have Crixie and Thane being hovered right now. Crixie, just a standard mid. She's good against Joker. I would say she's really good against Joker. She's not too good against Zata, I would say. She's okay against Malok. She's okay against Omen. I mean, it's just a safe standard pick. Yeah, a lot, just really on the upper end of balance as well right now because she does a lot of damage, a little bit too much maybe. And the Thane is just a really nice support to protect their Hayate with, to push away that Zata as well during his ults. That's gonna be big. We'll see if that Thane is gonna be able to CC the Zata while he's trying to set up his ult, you know. During those dashes, you can completely CC him, you can completely counter him there. And we have a Malok support and that, what's it called? Fennec in the jungle for ADC. Very prominent Fennec player, okay? Let's see, let's jump straight into this game. This should be very exciting because, as I said, ADC, we haven't seen him too often on Fennec in this particular tournament, but he is a very prominent Fennec player from back in the days. He used to be probably the best Fennec at some point. Oh my god, they just push in the Malok, and I think he's just gonna die. Yeah, he just takes the L instantly. The Thane just pushes him back in. This meta is so stupid. Both supports just taking sprint and just running straight into mid. It is so dumb. A Thane with sprint, guys. That is so hilarious. That is really hilarious, man. But he secures the first blood. With that, they also steal the monkey and the iguana, guys. They're setting up the whole zoo here. The SGP also has 3 endless cycles, so they're already ahead early game, and they should be able to easily push many aggressions here in this early game, because they can just use those endless cycles if they mess up a little bit. And 2 standards enchantments with that endless, with that Devil's Awakening on Lubu and that Forest Wonder on Hayate. Let's check out the enemy enchantments. Team Flash here, also 3 endless cycles, okay? And actually a Sacred Protection on Zata. I should try that. This seems really fun. It seems really fun. This seems like a really aggressive 1v1 build, you know? Ooh, the Fennec gets caught out a little bit. The Crixie misses her. Knock up after that flicker. This is actually really big because he didn't use anything. He just has to go back. He doesn't really lose anything because his whole jungle is already farmed. So this Fennec is really happy. Meanwhile, this Crixie wasted her flicker. So that might be big. Especially against Zata, you know, it's very easy to get picked off. But this is not really solo ranked, so the Crixie is never going to be alone, you know? You will never be able to just pick her off alone. So I don't think she will be afraid of that. Ooh, huge poke coming in. The Ryoma comes in deep as well with his S1, is able to finish off that Zata as well in the end. Well, the Thane finishes him off with a little cheeky auto attack. But yeah, this... Ooh, the Ryoma also steals the enemy blue buff. That is really big. Ryoma already snowballing this game really hard, gets the kill onto Malok as well. This is a huge stomp so far. We have a 1.6k gold lead by Saigon Phantom, and look at this Ryoma gameplay, man. This is just so well played. He uses these early game strength of him really, really well. Has that... Oh, the Zata is going deep, but it doesn't matter. It does not matter. He should have tried to do more auto attacks. Dash a little bit, you know, get those bonus damage on the enemies as well, and then maybe you can finish someone off. But at least he forced a flicker onto Hayate, so he's still happy about that. He's going for that. Hey, I'm telling you, XB is very Chad, okay, on this Zata. He goes for the Magic Pierce boots, goes into the Spoopy Mask. He goes for that early Magic Pierce, man. I'm telling you, he wants to kill. Never mind, he's going for heal reduction. What can I say? At least he has Magic Pierce boots. But yeah. Let's see if they are able to get this Abyssal Dragon. They're already starting it off. They have Fennec, of course. So it's really easy to secure this very fast. Yep, they are able to get it. Really well played by Team Flash. They are really far behind. They still play aggressive, you know. They still use that Fennec. But this Malok is just feeding, man. He's just feeding, guys. Come on, man. No reason to walk through there. Come on, bro. You know they're there. You were shooting your abilities. You sniff it, man. But you still walk there. Ah, the nerves, maybe. The nerves. Poor Pro-E. Gets caught there. And the blue buff stolen once again by Ryoma. The Spirit Sentinel, however, secured by Fennec. So again, just bit by bit, you know, trying to pull back that gold lead. It's still 1.7k, so it's still not looking too good for Team Flash right now. And we have everyone escaping. Nope, the Fennec gets sniped by the butterfly there. S1 of Crixie, very long range, snipes him, max range, beautifully played, and they are able to pick him up. And we have Hayate just completing his Fafnir, so the first power spike is online for him. He's gonna do a lot of damage, and this Zata got cut by the wall a little bit, but he flickered back over the wall, so he kind of saved it, but he's not able to finish off the Lubu because he had Arctic Orb, man. Unlucky. Alright, let's chill out a little bit here. We have roughly a 2.3k gold lead, so this is really snowballing out of control for Team Flash right now. Seems like Saigon Phantom so far has a huge lead. They also, honestly, they have a pretty good late game. Like, you have a Hayate late game that's really strong. You have that, I mean, I don't know, both teams have not the best late game, you know? But at least SGP has like that hard carry late game out in that Hayate, right? That marksman. Meanwhile, Team Flash, Fennec isn't really a hard carry late game. He's picked for the early game objective control, for that Slayer control in the mid and late game. But he isn't really gonna just hard carry the team fights. The Zata is pretty good, Crixie is pretty good as well. It's definitely pretty even across the board. The saving grace for Team Flash is they have 2 marksmen. So that's always going to be good. You one-shot one, the other one is still going to do a lot. But that Joker isn't going to be super useful late game, right? So keep that in mind as well. Okay, we have a 3,000 gold lead for Saigon Phantom. They have the, they just got that Abyssal Dragon as well. So they are able to even out the Abyssal Dragon score for this particular game here. And we have the Spirit Sentinel being taken. Yep, Ryoma secures it. He's looking for a catch here once again. He is able to just poke a little bit with that passive. And the Joker just completely gets caught, man. This is really Team Flash just getting caught a lot here, man. Getting caught a lot. Especially that Joker and Malok. Even the last game, Joker was getting caught a lot. And he gets caught once again. Beautiful push by Fang. But he uses the Arctic Orb. Is able to get away for now. Is not able to get away completely though. And the Hayate does not get followed. Does not get finished by the Zata. Now the Fennec gets caught as well. Beautiful 2-man knock up by that Lubu. But they don't get anything off of it. Unfortunately for SGP. And yeah. One person dying on the side of Saigon Phantom so far. Otherwise, this is a huge stomp, guys. This is just absolutely mind-blowing. Really, really well played. Like SGP is probably the best aggressive team in this tournament. Like they have stellar early game performances every time almost, and they just go deep, man. They just go aggressive every single time. Hayate has that Yoga's edge as well now. He will have so much move speed with that S1. 4-0 Hayate, man. This is not looking good. 5.3k gold. Meanwhile, 3k. He's literally 2k gold ahead of the enemy marksman. This is not looking good. Of both enemy marksmen, he's 2k gold ahead. Yikes. Nothing else to say, man. Yikes. This is huge stomp so far for SGP. And it seems like they will just, nope, they're not able to finish off that Malok, but they're able to finish off the tower. And look at this damage by Ryoma. Way too much. Beautiful Hayate. No, a little bit too greedy. Gets finished off. Yes, he does. So they get a shutdown onto Hayate. However, look at this damage, man. Triple kill. Triple kill for Crixie, man. That's pretty crazy. Just too much damage coming in. I think this is just going to be a huge stomp. I think this is GG. But let me see. I'm not sure. I think it's gonna be GG though. Yes, sir. Lubu gets him as well under the tower. That Fennec, they get the tower as well. This is 8 minutes, not even 9 minutes. And we have a base tower already down, man. This is one of the most dominant games we've seen at AIC 2020 so far, okay? This is really, really well played. The Lubu just tries to steal the blue buff, is not able to, recognizes it and instantly runs away. The Max player, the Max Daze player, it's so funny, isn't it? I want to see Lubu with Daze. He jumps in, dazes everyone, let's get it. Maybe he will do it. Bronze 5. But yeah, Hayate just ults the Slayer, they just want to get it as quickly as possible, and they are able to get it very, very quickly there. And yeah, just SGP is so well at playing aggressive, man. If they're ahead, they're just so good at just pushing these advantages. Last game you saw, they were a little bit too good at that because they went a little bit too deep and they ended up throwing. Let's see if they throw this. I think this is unthrowable. I think they're literally gonna win in the next minute. Okay, 9:50. They're gonna end the game by 10:50. I think. We'll see if they will. We'll see, maybe not. The Drake is dead. No. Oh, maybe they will. You see that poke? Yeah, S1 flicker available on Lubu. 10:50 I said, okay? 10:50. They get the tower. Huge team fight breaking out. I think they will just completely roll this team fight. I think they will roll this team fight. They are rolling it. Beautifully played. The Hayate just flickers in even deeper there, finishes off the enemy, and he is gonna not even die, kites out the Omen, and they're gonna get this minion wave, and seems like I was right. Guys, I really didn't know what would happen here, but that is just way too big of a lead, man. Like, and guys, I know how these leads feel, okay? I know how they feel on the opposite side, because I always lose these games, man, let's be real. So that's how my solo rank games go. Beautifully played. SGP is able to secure their grand finale position, okay? And now, we're gonna be checking out Team Flash going up against Mad, and a lot of you guys requested these. There was a lot of crazy games. We'll be looking at 3 of these games as well. So this video will have 5 games in total. So yeah, make sure to stick around. It should be a lot of fun, and we'll see who gets the MVP. Definitely Bang. I mean, this Ryoma just... he just did everything perfectly. He knows how to push his advantage as a Ryoma. He knows how to play the macro correctly. He has the flawless mechanics as well. So yeah, this should go to Ryoma, right? He even did most damage, yeah. Wrap it up, man. That's an easy Ryoma MVP. Let's see, yes, easy. 75% kill participation rate, 14.3 points in-game MVP points, okay? That's a lot. That is a lot for professional gameplay. And yeah, really well played, and we will, of course, move straight away into that lower bracket final where Team Flash, that just lost this one, is going up against a Mad team. So stick around. Alright guys, we are back with the Team Flash versus a Mad team series, and as you can see, we are straight away jumping into game 4 here, and Team Flash is already leading this best of 7 with a 3-0 lead. Let's jump straight into the draft here. We have some pretty standard bans, Ryoma and Kira being banned out. Meanwhile, on the other side, on blue side, Team Flash, we have a Hayate ban, which isn't too standard, and a Florentino ban. So guys, this series was heavily requested, especially the games that I will be reviewing now were heavily requested. So this should be so much fun to check out. Of course, we are a little bit spoiled. It is what it is, but I'll still try to enjoy it as much as I can here. We have a Malok first pick coming through here. Again, could go into mostly the support position, can also go into the mid lane, can also go into an Abyssal Dragon position. We have a Lorien pick and the Wonder Woman, man. That Wonder Woman most likely going to be support from what we've seen so far. And yeah, that Lorien is going to tear apart those team fights along with that AOV Wonder Woman ult. Team Flash is also countering a lot with a lot of AoE here. Seems like they will be ready to take these fights gladly with that Ignis and the Malok AoE. We also have an Omen thrown in there. Of course, usually we see Omen sometimes even banned. If not banned, he's usually first picked. So I guess Team Flash is happy picking him up here in the second wave of picks on blue side. And yeah, we'll see if they lock this in. Yes, they do. They lock both of these in. Let's see what the Mad closes this first pick rotation with. They seem to be hovering that Pain. Could go into the jungle. Most likely, I would say, since they have a Lorien in the mid lane already. But they switched it to that Align. Yuzon on Align. We haven't seen it in a long time. I really, please lock it in, please. Yes! Okay, nice. We haven't seen Align in a long time. He's usually that classic Omen counter, right? However, I don't know, Omen got buffed a little bit with that recent patch where they made everything much smoother, so his auto attacks actually come out much faster and stuff. So I feel like people are sticking to the traditional counters of Killgrove, of Roxy. Align not really being picked too often anymore, so I'm glad to see him back here. Sinistria banned. Seems like Mad. Well, listen, if they're banning junglers, I mean, Align can jungle. I'm just saying. Wonder Woman, of course, can also jungle. So maybe Mad is like, okay, we'll ban Sinistria, we don't want to pick Sinistria. But if the enemies ban out the junglers as well, we'll be fine. We'll just stick the Wonder Woman into the jungle and we'll be happy with it. And yeah, they ban a Joker as well. Meanwhile, Pain getting banned after it was hovered by Mad team. Team Flash decides to not risk it and just take it away instantly. And we have an Elsu being banned as well, most likely here. Elsu is a really good pick against Ignis. He can't really dodge that snipe late game. It really hurts him a lot. So I think this is a good ban. Just in general, I think Elsu is a top tier marksman for professional play. We've seen how Elsu just terrorizes these games early and mid game with these snipes, and these players have gotten much better at Elsu. They just hit all these snipes, and yeah, that is really, really nice. We have the Fennec being hovered right now for the jungle, for sure. Then for Mad, we've seen him in the side lane, in the Abyssal Dragon lane on 0322, but I really think this will be just a normal jungle Fennec. We have the Violet being hovered right now. I think that's a good pick for their side lane position, so they still need a jungler then. Support Malok. Yeah, there's the Kriknak being hovered. Kriknak, not too good against Fennec. I don't think they're too happy with this, but they don't really have a lot of other options. I guess they just want to counter the early game aggression that Fennec has, this objective control with a lot of move speed on their jungler themselves, with a lot of objective control themselves, so they don't lose too hard early game. And but at the end of the day, in team fights, Fennec can dodge that Kriknak ult, so he will be pretty happy about that. Yorn being picked into the Kriknak. I don't know if they want that. I mean, it's 0322 Yorn, okay? He's a god. He can escape the Kriknak. He can stay away from him. He can leave no options. But still, it is a risky pick. Keep in mind though, he doesn't have any other threats. The Omen Flicker ult is a threat, but the way, like how far Yorn stays back usually, it should be fine. But still, double marksman? Do you want to do that? It's a strong late game, okay? I'll take it, bro. I'll take it. We'll see if Mad can come back in this series. I mean, 0-3 already behind. With the Yorn pick, that's a little bit ballsy. Support Wonder Woman, just like I said, the game loading in, this should be really exciting to check out. As I said, game 4 here already. The others were kind of stomps. So Team Flash didn't just reach 3-0, they reached it by stomping, by playing, like, outplaying Mad completely from what I've seen, okay? So we'll see, this definitely Mad is up against the back, their backs against the wall. Lorien trying to poke there a little bit. Are they gonna steal this blue buff? They did steal it, I think. The Malok steals it. It's actually a Malok mid lane and the support Ignis. So I was wrong. It's a level 2 Ignis support again. That is hilarious, guys. I love it. I love this pro guy. I'm telling you, he watches my videos, man. Where's the Batman, bro? Guys, Ignis is level 2. The enemies are level 1. You know what happens? That's a free buff every single time. It is what it is. I'm telling you guys. Meanwhile, everyone else has pretty standard enchantments there. Forest Wonder on Yarn, everything pretty standard. Both teams have, I think, 3 endless cycles, if I was looking correctly there at Team Flash. And yeah, this should be really, really exciting, okay? 0-0 on the score right now. 300 gold advantage for Team Flash. They're pretty happy about that. They're in a pretty good position here, but keep in mind, they took Ignis with level 2 enchantment, so he will be a little bit behind. He will be very, very easy to take down because he will be behind in levels, so he will have less base health and yeah, all of that stuff, okay? So, seems like the Align is already getting ganked, has to flicker away. Very well played, goes back in, okay? He's a little bit of an emotional play there because he actually took more damage than he did. He just wanted to show them who's boss, establishing his dominance. I hope we get this Kriknak skin soon on EU, man. It's actually really good. It's really, really nice. Seems like the Dragon is going to be a point of contention right now. Both teams positioning 4 members around it. The Fennec is coming soon. Oh, beautiful XB Malok ult coming in. I keep telling you guys how good this mid laner is on Malok. And he is one of the only ones who still keeps playing Malok because he's not just good mechanically, he's really a great player in the macro sense, like in the, he has that feeling for these engages, he has the game sense, he knows when his team can win team fights, at which position, and he just executes it beautifully. And there we go, they already gain another advantage here. Beautifully played by XP, has that sprint as well on Malok, which I usually don't like, but in pro play, they always go very tanky on Malok, and there I have to say it is pretty good. Because you just keep running after them, cleaving. If you go for a very early Fenrir, I think Flicker is better because you can S1 and then follow it up with a Flicker early on, and it just assassinates. You're like an assassin. It's really fun. Align getting caught a little bit. He's able to dash away though. I think he will just get away. Yep, he just runs away from that Omen. He's very happy about that. Trades ult with the Quick Knack and the Omen, I believe, as well there. Doesn't have it ready. So yeah. Not too bad, honestly, not too bad. Omen no ult. Instantly Fennec is trying to gank. Are they gonna get him? He had to flicker. He had to flicker. You saw it on the minimap right there. You also saw his flicker on cooldown right there. So they instantly tried as soon as he doesn't have ult. Keep in mind, Omen ult also gives the Omen damage reduction when he ults someone. So it also makes him tankier. So whenever he doesn't have ult, it is much easier to gank. See, they always do this Lorien ult where they put the orb, then they ult and send it in, right? To have that surprise moment. He didn't succeed here though. I actually tried pulling it off. It's a little bit tricky. It's really a little bit tricky. You have to time it like really well because the orb travels pretty slow, but if you time it perfectly, it arrives and instantly the ult comes out. It's like a very slow skill shot then, like a really hard skill shot to hit. But if you can, there's no counterplay, so that's really good. Let's check out these items. 2.8k gold, both junglers very even, top laners a little bit, Omen a little bit ahead there, 300 gold, marksman also, Violet a little bit ahead, mid lane, Malok completely ahead. I mean, we have around the 700 gold lead there, so everyone except for the support and the jungler on Team Flash is a little bit ahead, and the support and jungler are only like 100 gold behind. Well, now Quick Knack is a bit ahead. Of course, with this low amount of gold leads, you can't really judge because sometimes someone clears the minion wave faster than the other, and then you, yeah. Ooh, the Lorien tries, he ults only the Ignis though, again. Beautiful counter engage coming in by this Malok mid. I feel like Malok mid is very underrated. Only Team Flash still picks it. Every other team just puts it into the support position, which at the end of the day, man, support is the new mid lane. It's all the same. Support and mid lane are basically a dual lane. One of them has a support item, one of them doesn't. Both just take whatever last hit they can get. It does not matter. Well, the jungler takes your last hits, right? It's a trio lane. But yeah, it doesn't really matter. But I feel like XB is just so good on Malok that they give it to him. I think he just has the best. He's one of the best Maloks. That's it. He's better than most support Maloks at Malok. And he's a mid laner. He's also insane on Zata. Guys, I love XP, I'm telling you, he's just so good. He's like, over all these years, he's still so insanely clean. Yeah, just a really good player. And this game so far is the XB show. He secured his team a kill. Lorien, you can see the enemy mid laner having a rough game, missing most of these Lorien ults so far, trying his best. The Align just completed, oh excuse me, there was a mouse, Jesus Christ. The Align just completed his Clovis Sancti. You know, YouTube should usually hide it, okay? When you don't move, so I'm sorry guys, it's bugs. It's a bug, guys. There's your excuse, okay? I only do mistakes when the game lags, when YouTube bugs. Shut your mouth, bro, okay? Let's be real, the gaming genius, come on guys, come on. You can't believe, you don't believe in yourself. Align actually going for some attack speed here as well. Usually, we've seen Yuzon, and he actually ended up dying as well in a 1v1, I believe. Not sure, I wasn't even paying attention, I was looking at the items. Ooh, that's a big Lorien ult, but they had the purification item ready on Ignis. He instantly uses that, frees him and his little cockroach pet there, and they walk away happily ever after. Now, as I said, usually we see Align going for that Clovis Sancti into the Beast, and I like to go instantly into the Fenrir, but he seems to be going for the Devil's Handshake. We'll try it, With those new skins coming up, you know, I don't think I'll get them, let's be real. I have 3,000 vouchers, guys. Let's be real, man, I'm not getting that. I hope I get Asuna, man. Those legs, guys, it is what it is, man. I'm a simple man at the end of the day, okay? I'm a gaming genius, but I'm a simple man. Now, Malok uses his ult, isn't able to get anything though, just uses it in place. I'm not sure if that bugged out because he used it over the wall or something. Sometimes it bugs a little bit. But look at this, man. Omen is just pushing, gets that tier 2 tower. He is really happy. They essentially traded a top lane tier 1 tower for a tier 2 tower bot lane. So Team Flash is really happy with this trade. You can see the gold lead is just growing further and further. 3,000 gold ahead right now. Okay? That's just insane. That is just absolutely insane. They're really happy about that. And yeah, we'll see. They want to push down this mid lane tower now. They really want to knock this down. Actually, they will just instantly rotate up. They instantly all rotate up because now they clear that mid lane wave. They rotate up, but meanwhile, Omen is getting killed and he does get taken down. Very nicely played. But look at this, man. The jungler shows bot lane. They instantly go for that. I don't know if this is too greedy. The Wonder Woman Lorien ult is very potent. No, they're not able to stop it. Kriknak, that's why they pick Kriknak. He's not even trying to jump on Fennec here. He's not even playing around Fennec. He's playing on the other side of the map. And it seems like a little team fight is breaking out, but I think this is completely fine for Team Flash. They get poked a little bit. They have the health regen from that Slayer buff, however, so they are really happy about that. And this Kriknak still has that Drake available and gets that tier 2 tower. This is looking horrendous for Mad right now. 4,000 gold lead. I don't check the gold for like 1 minute and it's a plus 1k gold lead every single time. Rank breaker completed on Violet. Ooh, he's so low. Ooh, the minion kills him. Huge outplay by 0322. I guess he got jumped on, flickered away, and just finished off the Kriknak. That's actually a huge comeback. Getting gold on your little Yorn like that. Beautiful Malok ult once again. Finishes off Align after he almost gets that kill himself there, but is not able to. I think on that Omen, but he already regens so much. But yeah, they finally will be able to knock down this mid lane tower with this Violet. As I said, she just completed her rank breaker a couple, like 30-45 seconds ago. And that's actually pretty big because she has that percentage execute damage on her ultimate, right? So that is really, really clean for her, I'm telling you. She's going to be very happy with that. Pretty big power spike. I believe she has Clavis Sancti rank breaker right now. Probably building into an Omni Arms. That's the usual build that we see. And this Wonder Woman is not dumb. She's not inting. She just had to clear that wave. And she cleared it a little bit. But now the Align is just going a little bit too deep. Maybe not. The Lorien going really deep, healing so much, doing so much damage. Almost finishes off the Violet. However, the Kriknak gets taken down during that fight. And I think some of Mad also died, but they had Endless Cycle available, so they don't really care about that. But yeah, Kriknak dropping, really not looking too hot for him. He has Endless Cycle on cooldown, I believe, after he used it on when he died to that Yarn, and now the Malok is trying to survive, is not able to, gets caught by I don't even know what, man, but he just too much CC. I think it was a Lorien ult, maybe. But he couldn't really get out of it. That was really weird, wasn't it? Let me just see what that was. I'm really curious. He couldn't get out of that. Look at this. Why is he ulting like that? Huh? That was weird, bro. That was really weird. Did you see that? We've seen that happen 2 times already. Is that with Align something with S2? It seemed like an Align S2, but there's no way. Nothing should stop him. Maybe it was just an insanely timed, I don't know, that was really weird, but he wasn't able to escape. And it's not an Omen ult. Omen is on his team. He can't ult his own teammate. I don't know, that looked weird. Maybe it's the Lorien, I don't know. That doesn't make a lot of sense. That seems like a bug. Maybe you guys can tell me in the comments below what that was. But yeah. Fennec playing really aggressive here. A little bit too aggressive, man. He's gonna die. Kneel. Little bit too aggressive. He thought he can pop off with that ball of slaughter he has, but he's just not able to. Wonder Woman, I mean, she's poking, she's fine, she's a tanky Wonder Woman. She has that tank support item as well, so she is completely happy there. Maybe not anymore. She uses ult, she's gonna escape. She tried to hook the, oh my god, the beautiful Lorien ult finishes off the Ignis. They get another kill, beautifully played. The Lorien ends up dying in the end as well though. Align ends up dying as well. They're just getting ran down by that sprint. Malok, look at this damage. But he has to back out. The cleave has too long of a cooldown, but this of course means a free Slayer because Mad is completely poked out. Whew, this is a crazy game right now. Oh my god, I think he might die to the... Okay, he has to dash out. Okay, but they will still get this Slayer. No worries. Are you dumb? I saw that! I saw this would happen, bro. Bro! I was like, don't get too close. You're still in the aggro range. Like, it's still aggro on you because you first attacked it. It's still gonna randomly attack you and kill you with one blow. But my man, suicides into the AoE. What was that? Oh my god, are they gonna throw this game off of that? Because that is a dead Kriknak for 10 more seconds. They have a Yorn and Fennec pushing down. Nah, but there's an Ignis ult just clearing out the minions. But they'll get the tier 2 tower. Mid lane, most likely. Maybe? Maybe not. Ooh, maybe a huge... No, only hits the Malok. Nice try though by the Lorian. He wanted that Violet, of course. Wasn't able to hit her. And yeah, we'll see how this goes now. I'm trying to look at the items. We have a very juked up Yorn, has that Muramasa, has that double crit combo. He's going for a Bow of Slaughter most likely. Actually, pivots into... Yeah, probably Bow of Slaughter. Probably no, pivots into Fenrir, as I wanted to say. He wants that Fenrir. I was gonna say maybe he wants a Fenrir for some juicy damage, and he decides to go for it. By the way, Align going for not Slick Sting, for Slick Sting instead of Devil's Handshake. So he wants some of that CC reduction against that Ignis. The Ignis actually just going for a health point support item, okay, so the yellow support item, but then still full AP. Still the normal AP build that I would use in mid lane. Literally, this is the build I use in mid lane without the support item. So yeah, this is actually pretty funny. Level 2 Ignis support. It's actually quite funny. We have a not too good of a Malok ult, just uses it, jumps the Wonder Woman. I think the Wonder Woman had to use her purification item, so I guess he just forced that out. We have the tier 3 tower, the first of the game, dropping in favor of Team Flash. They get it with that Drake there in the bottom lane, and they instantly go for that dragon, and it's gonna respawn. Yeah, there we go. It disappears at 1457, I believe, and they weren't able to clear it before it disappears. And now they're just doing the Enraged Abyssal Dragon though. And I don't know, I think Mad needs to fight this, and they are going for a fight. I think they made a huge mistake here, Team Flash. They let it reset. I think they could have just done it. Just force everyone away with the rest of the members, but that is a huge Lorian ult. The Ignis gets taken down instantly. Malok dropping as well, and now we just have a huge slaughter coming in from Mad here. They just follow up, they just destroy this whole team fight with their double marksman team composition. The Malok late game is just gonna instantly die. They get a clean ace, guys, an absolutely clean ace. And they're not even going for Slayer, they just want to push down mid. And they have 2 minion waves coming very soon. 1 minion already hitting the tower, and they just tank it up. Yeah, they will just end this. 60 minutes, losing all game. 1 comeback, easy clap, easy win. Beautifully played, man. Fenrir Yorn, I'm telling you, Fenrir Yorn. I think because he bought that Fenrir, and because he still played safe, he destroyed them there. He did so much damage. Look at this clean haircut. Look at this, bro. Look at this clean haircut. Oof, mashallah, bro. Look at this. Jesus Christ. Just perfect millimeter. Oh, I'm telling you, is there anyone as cool as O322? Except for me, of course. I'm telling you, man, there isn't. O322 and XB, these are my 2 favorite players in the game right now. But yeah, Mad is able to get at least 1 victory so far. We'll see if they can keep going with this streak, okay? Because this is pretty crazy right now. Let's see who gets the MVP. That was an absolutely mind-blowing game. They just get 1 good team fight, and it's GG. Easy. They get a clean ace. Look at this. Look at this gold graph. They were losing all game up until that last team fight. And yeah, they bring it back, man. 99, this is easy MVP for O322. Just give it to me, man. Come on, show the man. Show the clean cut. Ooh, this was before the barber visit. What is that, bro? Come on, bro. Anyway, guys, very well played, man. He gets 72%, 72.7% kill participation. Really nice amount of damage. And we will move straight away into the next game, guys. There we go, guys. Game 5, instantly starting off with that draft. We have another Florentino ban on the blue side. We have a Kira ban on that red side once again. Let's see what the other bans are gonna be. We have a Nakrov ban, potentially, targeted at Team Flash ADC. I mean, guys, do you want to give ADC Nakrov in a very deciding series here? Grand finale of the losers bracket. Hey, whoever loses this is out of the tournament, right? I don't think you give the man who has a skin. He has a skin for that hero. Yeah, especially when he's down on those jungle picks already in this global pick ban system. We have another Ryoma ban, very expected. Let's see what the first pick here will be. Mad didn't pick Omen yet, but Team Flash already picked Omen. Actually, I don't know if Mad already picked Omen. I don't know what the first 3 games, what all the exact picks were, but I love this. I love this early Elsu pick. I'm telling you, put my man 0322 into a favorable carry position. Give him some OP heroes. This hairline is gonna carry you. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, man. You give him that Elsu. There we go. Beautiful. Now let's see what Team Flash counters here with. There's a lot of heroes that can do well against the Elsu. But at the end of the day, you just need something that can jump onto him. I think a Lubu is pretty good for against Elsu. Not sure if that is still available for Team Flash. But still, I honestly think Elsu is low-key super OP. Because at the end of the day, early game, a Lubu is not just gonna dive him under the tower. And the Elsu, if he has protection, he's still just gonna snipe out everybody if he's good at the snipes. It's just a really hard hero, but if you master him, he is broken as all hell. And we can see it really, especially in this meta, in professional play, is pretty crazy. We have a Lorian pick this time coming out by Team Flash. Now, the Lorian last game didn't really do too well. Last team fight was a nice ult, but only hitting the Ignis kind of in the end, but just taking out the Ignis instantly at the end of that in that last fight. So still worth, you know, still very good. But yeah, just not, wasn't really too impressive, especially early game. We'll see if XB can do better. And we have a Xenial support pick. Well, I assume it's going to be support, most likely. So that's already going to be a very tanky, like, imagine Lorian jumping in deep with his ult, with his healing, Xenial ult on top of him, heal reduction, damage reduction, the heal coming in, the AoE heal. That is some pretty nice team fighting already coming out by Team Flash. Mad is countering with some very tanky, chunky boy by themselves, okay, here with that Ibnev. We'll see if they lock it in, but Ibnev would be really, really, yeah, he would counter that hard engage, right? Because he just plops down his ult and you can't really move inside of it. And we have Neil going probably for a Pain, so we might see the Elsu in the mid. What we always see is 0322 going Elsu mid, and then just Fanta going something in the Abyssal Dragon lane, some mage, it doesn't really matter what. He just goes for some mage in the, or he can even go for some Malok in the Abyssal Dragon lane. That's what they usually do. So we'll see if that comes through. This time Fennec on the side of Team Flash. Again, ADC is a very prominent Fennec player. So we'll see what he can do. And we have a Superman ban actually coming out, targeted at Yuzon, and now a Max ban targeted at Go. And I think Max is just a great counter to Elsu. So yeah, they're definitely trying to enable 0322 to carry this, okay? We'll see. We'll see if he will be able to. Lubu being banned out. Again, Lubu is actually a good pick for Team Flash here. So yeah, Lubu would be a pretty good pick for Team Flash. Maybe they don't have it available already anymore. And they don't really show the picks, the previous picks in this drop-down menu. They always showed it in GCS, like at the bottom. I really like that. I don't know why they stopped for this. Seems like this tournament in general has like lower production quality than the GCS, than the other like domestic tournaments, the seasons, right? But yeah, we have a Joker ban coming out as well that is considered an Elsu counter, but we have seen so many times that Elsu just still rolls over that matchup. So yeah, but I definitely think Joker is the closest you can get in that 1v1 lane in terms of counter, right? But again, not really enough of a counter because Elsu just snipes and Joker doesn't have unlimited S2s to use, right? He doesn't have 3 charges like Elsu, so he can't just immune every single snipe. But yeah, we have Team Flash really not sure what to decide on here. They're thinking about Yena, they're thinking about Kilgrove, they keep switching back and forth. We'll see if they go for the Princess of Persia or if they go for the fish. I don't know, man. What would you rather go for? The fish? Yeah, I know you guys would. I would as well, I'm kidding. They picked the fish in the end. Seems like Team Flash is going for the fish. We have Hayate being locked, well, hovered right now. So Hayate in that Abyssal Dragon lane, I would say then. We'll see if Fanta can actually play Hayate, or if they're just gonna give Fanta the Elsu. I just have to say, 0322 has really impressed me on Elsu. So it would be kind of a shame. But yeah, Hayate is also a very strong pick that has a lot of agency, where 0322 can really mechanically hard carry as well. And we have an Emily being hovered as well. This would go into the Slayer lane. I think these will get locked in. They do get locked in. Emily can do very well early game against the Kilgrove. Later on, when Kilgrove hits some levels, hits some items, it becomes really hard. But again, Kilgrove just beats everyone later on, right? You can't really beat Kilgrove. He has so much healing. So Emily is going to be tanky enough with her ultimate to not die at least. So she's going to be happy still. And she's going to be very useful for these team fights. And the last pick remaining here, it's going to be a Loviel, it seems. Both teams going for a double marksman composition. Now, you know what is also possible here? An Elsu jungle is possible with a Pain mid lane. I really don't expect it, because Neil is so good on Pain that it gets banned against him, okay? So I don't think we will see that, but it would be a possibility. But yeah, double marksman coming in here by both teams. Seems like it is back, even though we thought it's not back. We thought AIC, you know, it started off, not a lot of double marksman being picked, but it seems to be back, man. He has that beautiful Casino Emily skin, and we are loading in straight away here. Both teams again using sprint. No, only one team using sprint. It is actually Fanta on that Elsu, so we'll see if his snipes are comparable to some other gods like 0322 or NT. Is of course always one of the best, might be the best Elsu in the world, from what people said, at least a couple of seasons ago, when he was really hyped for endless cycles. The full quadruple soybean coming in here. Lots of soy milk. Guys, I'm sorry for the smell, man, but it is what it is. We can't prevent the soy milk in professional play. They want to win some money. It is what it is. They want to win the glory. They need to abuse that. And yeah, 4 of them, only 0322 has that Forest Wanderer. The only Chad, I keep telling you guys, the only Chad. That Ibnef just completely insta. He goes way too deep. He had to flicker and he dies. The Elsu had to flicker away as well. So again, Team Flash starting off really strong here. Holy Thunder on this. Wow, look at this Hayate actually getting poked as well. The Holy Summoner on Loviel. I keep telling you about it, guys. I love Holy Summoner on Loviel. I think you can really hard carry early game with it. It just does so much more early game damage. You win every lane with Loviel with it. Honestly, you beat everyone in straight up 1v1 auto attack battle. So that is really good. Holy Thunder again on that Lorien, everything else standard. Double Endless Cycle, I believe, and that Kilgrove on Devil's Awakening. So yeah, at least from what I've seen. Maybe I'm wrong, because I was talking while looking, and you know I'm a boy. We're not too good at multitasking, right? At least that's what people say, right? That's what people say. Anyway, let's see. First Dragon going over to Mad Team though. They have, usually you wouldn't expect that. Yuzon gets hard poked there on his Emily. Usually you really wouldn't expect that. He secures the blue buff there on Laville actually, with that last little auto attack. Pain not able to steal it away, well, steal it, secure his own blue buff away from the enemies, but they got the dragon, so I think they're happy about that. They're fine. Pain doesn't really need blue buff. It's really nice to have because he's gonna have a lot of cooldown reduction, very low cooldown on that ultimate. He's gonna be able to traverse the map very quickly with his S1 with super low cooldown, but it's not that big of a deal. I feel like red buff is better on Pain. I think you really want that red buff early game. It's really nice with those AoE auto attacks. But yeah, 300 gold for Team Flash lead right now, despite being down the dragon because they got that first blood. And yeah, they steal away a small minion there as well, I believe. They try to pressure here as much as they can, but Pro E is a little bit overextended. He's gonna take just a small amount of poke. He tries to steal the little monkey as well, man. He clears the Elsu trap as well, takes a snipe for it in his face, but he doesn't mind. He doesn't mind. Pro E finally on a normal support, not an Ignis, not a, I don't know, man. Valheim, he played this tournament. He played Lubu support, guys. Huge ult, but it's only onto an Ibanez, but maybe they don't care. No, the Ibanez is able to use his ult in time, and because of that, they have to disengage. If that Lorien ult came out a little bit earlier, they would have killed that Ibanez for sure, but not able to. I think XB didn't expect his Fennec to do that much damage there. That's why he didn't do it instantly. The Pain dashes away from the Laville, which you don't usually see. You usually see the marksman getting one tapped, but of course his whole team was coming for backup, so Neil just runs away there. We have that Fennec with that beautiful skin, clearing out the minions mid lane, and again, both junglers pretty even, top lane very even, mid lane actually 400 gold lead for that Lorien because he got that first blood. Yeah, but everything else completely even, marksman even, support even, so this is still a very even game. The next dragon will be pretty important here. It's going to determine who's going to start snowballing. Laville ult being used already is pretty big, I have to say. The Hayate dodges that Zenial knockup, and it seems like they will just straight away go onto this dragon. They have that Fennec there as well. They have the Lorien rotating over. He'll probably go the long way. Yes, he is. He doesn't want to get caught out. And it seems like Mad will just give it away. Oh my god, the Elsu gets a little bit caught. He's able to ult away, and they are able to secure that Abyssal Dragon, able to even out the score of Abyssal Dragons there. And yeah, they want to pressure this bot lane now. Now this is what we oftentimes see with double marksman compositions. When you have a Abyssal Dragon marksman and a jungle marksman, they often pair up together to try to knock down this tower, to get the first tower of the game, to just start a snowball. Then they instantly position both marksmen into a different lane and try to do it all over again until all the tier 1 towers, excuse me, are knocked down, right? And yeah, I should probably call them outer towers. But then what do you call the second towers? Middle towers? Inner turrets? Base turrets? I don't know, maybe something like that. But it doesn't really matter. Pain is going deep, but he missed his ult. And now this Emily is gonna get caught. Ooh, the support item is already ready and primed. Used instantly by the Ibanez, and they are able to get away with that purification. Very well done. Hayate and Elsu, meanwhile, in the mid lane, clearing out the wave, but they aren't really gonna get anything out of it. Elsu is able to set up some bush dominance there with his traps. He's able to set up some snipes. Ooh, this Hayate has to use his Purify. I knew Hayate has Purify, so Hayate always has Purify, guys, right? So it doesn't matter too much. However, don't underestimate, for the next team fight, he won't have that Purify available, which means his ult will very easily be cancelled. And considering he just reached a pretty big power spike with the Fafnir, it really will hurt their team a lot. The Pain is just honestly playing around the enemy's noses, man. He's just clearing these waves, collecting as much farm as he can, just like Fennec, same farm. But yeah, you can see Team Flash is gradually increasing their gold lead. They were like 200 gold ahead. Now it's like an 8, almost a 1000 gold lead, 800 to 1000. So it's looking pretty good for them. It is looking pretty decent for them right now. We have bot lane just... I mean, at this point, XB is just a bot laner, and we just have Fennec constantly yoinking the mid lane farm, but that's just standard. This Lorien is sitting on that bot lane for quite some time, for like 2 to 3 minutes already. So that's pretty funny. Probably already farmed like 5 waves or something in that bottom lane. Now they put the Laviel top. They want him to still keep going against that marksman. And now again, the Lorien just poking a little bit there. I think he thought maybe they can set something up if the Killgraph engages as well. Oh, beautiful steal by that Ibanez with his little Gomu bazooka into the little iguana's face. He's able to yoink it away. Very well played. And yeah, seems like this dragon will be the next point of contention here. Never mind, both teams kind of rotating to the upper side of the map. We have a 2v2 going up a bot lane. Marksman and support going up against mid laner and slayer laner. Seems like marksman and support are winning, which is a little bit funny. Yeah. That's a lot of poke, man. Look at this S1. 0322 is clean, boys. He is so clean mechanically. So nice to watch, man. Man, it makes me want to play Hayate instantly. Hayate is such a fun hero. Ult coming out on Ibanez, but he is fine, man. He can just ult. He might die here anyway, though. This is a little bit too much damage. He gets the double dash, man. Have you ever seen that? How did he do that? That's crazy. He gets the double dash. Is he playing? My man's playing Mario Kart. What? He didn't use flicker. He escaped that. Very well done. I didn't know you could have double dash. Ooh, Yuzon is getting angry now. This is the emotional play. This is what we call the go away from my lane. I just want to play the game. Why am I playing against these ranged heroes? They can attack me from long range. Pew, 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 pew. What is that little tomboy? I don't even know, man. Laviel. What is he looking at, bro? But yeah. Can't kill him, man. You have to back out. Ooh, but look at this. This is not an emotional play. This is a very calculated play. Beautiful ult by Hayate coming in with the Purify, not able to cancel it, and he gets a double kill. That was brilliant by Yuzon, setting up that trap, and Pain actually clears out the mini wave top and ults away. This is also really well played. The Elsu just jumps away over the wall with his own ult, and Mad is hard winning this game right now. This is very low kills, but it's so exciting because like these last 2 minutes were really action-packed and just really nice gameplay. Very well played by everyone there on Mad's side. Like Pain clearing out that top lane wave, this is big because if they get a tower of themselves, at the end of the day it's just 2 kills and a tower for a tower, right? It's not the end of the world, but 2 kills and a tower for nothing. Now we're talking, okay? This Ibanez, you can see why it's a good pick against Lorien. He still ended up dying because there was 3 enemies there. He took too much damage, but it is a very good pick against Lorien because you can just pop down that ult and you don't care about the Lorien ult, right? He can ult you, it's not gonna knock you up. Oh my god, who wins this? Very well played by Fennec, man. Jesus, I did not expect that. He knew Hayate doesn't have Purify because he used it in the fight. And yeah, gets the solo kill, man, on 0322. ADC still got it, man. Still playing extremely well. Has that Fennec, that S2 on Fennec, on this Fennec skin looks gorgeous. It looks beautiful. Look at this. The S1 as well. Look at this S2, man. I think Fennec wins this. Yeah, you have to back out, man. He gets that S1. He pops you, stuns you, dashes away. Look at this full tank Emily build. Emily is actually really tanky with ult because she has that flat damage reduction, which is absolutely insane. The Fennec just gets caught by the Pain, and they do take him down. 3-3. Game is dead even right now. And again, Mad Team still up against the wall with their backs. They need this victory once again. They got the last one. Are they gonna get this one? This is crazy good gameplay right now. Just everyone playing phenomenally well. And yeah, Hayate trying to ult the Kilgraf, but Kilgraf just slithers away. He has no issues there, uses sprint, uses ultimate, but Mad they instantly turn onto this Darkslayer. And no Kilgraf was kind of poked out, but he just lifestealed. He's coming back. Doesn't matter. Too fast. They are too fast at taking it. Double marksman, Pain. That's a lot of DPS, guys, okay? And look at this Pain's gold, 9.8k, but take a look at Phoenix gold, bro. 11.1k. That's mind-blowing. This Abyssal Dragon, man, Mad is thinking, oh, take it, we don't care. That is not a big deal. It is a small dragon, no buff attached to it, just some gold. They do not care at all. Well, there is this little buff with this little burn damage, but it really doesn't matter at this point. Well, at least not too much. And yeah, the Lorien looking pretty thick as well with that, with those 3 items completed. I mean, mid laners are always behind in gold, even Elsu is behind in gold. I don't know what to think about that. You know, usually you want the Elsu to be a hyper carry, in my opinion at least. You want those snipes to really stick. Ooh, Elsu gets caught by the ultimate. Okay, they are able to get away, but I think he used the purification item. I think even if I walked to him and used the purification item, because that stun would have been longer otherwise. Xenial would have been able to just dunk on him and he probably would die. So that was a nice Lavial ultimate there. The fish finds the tree and they fight. They dash away at the same time. That was a nice little anime fight there. I don't know. AOV is the best anime in the world apparently. Except for Hunter x Hunter, of course. You can't beat that. The fish goes back in. Life steals a lot, but is poking the enemies. He's fine. We have the Xenial ult. We have that Lorien ult coming in. Lorien ult completely misses the mark. Huge damage coming in by the Pain. Hits like 3 people with his ult. Hits 3 people with his S2. Now the Hayate goes in to follow up. And I think this is a clean ace. I think this is the game. They do it twice in a row, guys. Lock them up in prison. This is illegal. Bro, what are they doing? They get 1 clean ace, 2 games in a row, and bam, it's game over. That is crazy. That is mind-blowing, guys. Absolutely insane. They are able, from a 0-3 deficit, they're able to come back into a 2-3. Okay? And at this point, I'm gonna spoil you. It's gonna be a 3-3 because we're gonna be moving straight away to the game 7 here, okay? Because the game 6, the next game, is not gonna be too exciting, but the game 7 is gonna be a banger, man, and we don't know who wins. Well, I know who wins, but some of you hopefully don't know who wins, so it's gonna be even more fun. But yeah, wow. That was insane, that last team fight. Just take a look at this. Look at this Lorien ult completely missing, and now look at this Pain ult. Bam, bam, the auto attack, the AoE hitting just everybody. Wow, this is why people ban Pain against Neil sometimes. No one else draws Pain bans as much as Neil, I'm telling you. Because Pain really isn't OP anymore. Like, he's not OP in pro play at least. He's pretty strong still, but he's not like God mode like he used to be. And yeah, definitely a Neil MVP. Neil or Hayate maybe. We'll see. I think it should be Pain. Come on. Hayate did a lot of damage, guys. I think it will go to Hayate because that's how. Look at this. It's like a sound wave, bro. Look at this, man. It's almost like a sinus curve. Move it down a little bit, and we're looking at a sinus. I don't know, man. We're looking at math. I don't want to see math. Get this out of my face. I want to see that clean haircut. Yeah, boy, there it is again, man. He gets MVP twice in a row. Very well played. 87.5 kill participation. And with that being said, we will move straight away into game 7. Alright guys, there we go, the last game of this series. This will determine who will be joining SGP for this grand finale of the AIC 2020. Who is going to be able to fight for that trophy. We have 3-3 on the score. We have Omen and Sinistria banned out by the Inflash. Meanwhile, Ryoma and Kira bans coming out by Mad Team. And of course, the global pick ban system for Game 7 is always reset. So we have a Richter pick. Seems like coming in first pick, Go is one of the most prominent Richter players. So they're already positioning themselves very well. They can still give it to Pro-E. They can still put it into a support position. So they are really well set up, okay? Richter, of course, really broken solo laner. Keep in mind though, Florentino is available. And man, if we see a Superman pick, that would be absolutely mind-blowing. I would love to see that. Yuzon on Superman in Game 7? That would be crazy. Determining who gets to the grand finale? That would be absolutely insane. We have an Alondor being hovered right now as well by Neil. Oof, they lock it in. Okay, they locked them in. Neil on Alondor most likely in that jungle. Of course, Alondor could go into a side lane, but most certainly won't. I would say 99% chance that he's going into that jungle. And we have another Lorian. Now I'm really scared of this Lorian. Guys, I always simp XB. I love him. He is one of the best mid laners in the world. And since 3 years ago, like he was always so good. However, I'm really not sure about this Lorian. Last game, really not too impressive. Remember in that last team fight, he completely missed his ult. So yeah, they hover away from it. They go for that Valheim, which should be a support Valheim, which is really broken against Superman. I'm saying it should be a support Valheim because Pro-E just kept playing him in the support position. And we have that Lubu as well. Lubu could also be a support. This is really weird. He could also jungle. This is a really weird setup. Look at the camera going crazy as well at this weird setup already by Team Flash. I hope they don't just throw it in draft. I hope we'll have a close game. Game 6, as I said, previous game, was an absolute stomp. Mad completely destroyed Team Flash. So I feel like Team Flash's morale is really broken right now. I hope we won't see a stomp here for this finishing game of this video and finishing game of this of these semifinals of the, well, I should say lower bracket final, right? But yeah, Hayate being hovered right now. So again, a double marksman composition coming out by Mad. Possibly. I think it will be locked in because I just think Hayate is broken. 0322 has such nice mechanics on Hayate. It makes sense, man. Let's see what they ban out. Honestly, the only thing Team Flash doesn't have yet is a mid laner. Yeah, but even then, the Richter could go mid lane, the Valheim could go mid lane. This is just so crazy. I think just banning out 2 mid laners is a pretty safe bet here. Even jungle, you can ban out the jungler and a mid laner because I don't think, like solo queue, in solo ranked, Lubu jungle is a great pick. In competitive, not so much, I would say, okay? Not so much. We have a Rui ban coming out. That is most definitely targeted at that combo that Rui can pull off with Alondor, which makes them really good. Just makes them absolutely broken together. So yeah, they ban out Rui. Also, Mad doesn't have a support in general yet, and Rui is really good. So yeah, we'll see. Was he just picking his ear? I think he was just picking his ear, bro. That's hilarious. That is pretty funny. Look at his clean haircut. I'm telling you, man, he gets the ladies. Hey, we can see that. I can see that from all the way here. It's crazy. Lind is being banned out. Wow. Well, being hovered, actually blocked in. Wow. Lindis banned. Now Lindis is sometimes that clutch hero that just hard carries the game. So I don't know if they predicted it. They're like talking a lot. Look at the coach talking so much. Maybe they predicted. Wow, maybe the Mad team predicted Lindis pick. Ooh, this is some high IQ stuff. We have a Baldum ban as well, so another support being banned. And we just have a normal mid lane mage being picked up by Mad. So they're going pretty standard so far. They have that nice AoE damage combo with Hayate and Ignis. They also have some more AoE ultimate with that Superman, so that is always really good. They definitely have the better team fights so far. They also have the better late game so far. but everything can change with Team Flash's picks here. I would love to see an XB Toulon. This is his absolute main hero, and he always plays so well on the Toulon. I would love to see it, but I'm not sure if we will. The Lorien again. The Lorien is coming through again. And that Fennec. That Fennec played really well in the last game we checked out, right? But it wasn't enough to win. They're going for a very similar team comp of that game 5, game 6, no, game 5 that we checked out. So yeah, we'll see if they will succeed this time. I mean, they do have support. Yeah, they just have Abyssal Dragon Richter, Slayer lane Lubu, support Valheim, mid lane Lorien, and a jungle Fennec for Team Flash, it seems like. And Mad seems to just be going completely standard for that Ibnev. Yeah, we'll see. This seems good. The coach is going crazy, man. He wants to secure that grand final spot. He is, of course, this dude used to be the AHQ coach, by the way, guys. So you know how much I like him. He's actually a good friend. We don't really talk anymore, but you know, whenever I was at these events, I would talk to him a lot because I think he was an absolute genius and still is. So I think he is telling his team what to do throughout the whole game here. Seems like they're hyped. Look at this. Yuzon is hyped. He's on that Superman. Guys, I'm telling you, hype. What's it called? Adrenaline. That creates a lot of testosterone. Okay, guys? It doesn't, but let's just assume. In the world of the gaming genius, creates a lot of testosterone, okay? You know what that does? That makes you play like an absolute Chad, okay? No endless cycles coming in by Yuzon. I'm going to be telling you right now. No endless cycle on Yuzon. He's going to go for a Devil's Awakening. He's going to hard carry his team. Let's check it out. My hair is going a little bit crazy here, so I have to adjust it. But yeah, we can load straight into the game, man. Last game, starting off right now, they show us Asunas Thighs once again for good measure, just to bait us into buying the waifu skin, man. And yeah, I'm a simp, so I will try my best. Ooh, the Richter already poking a lot, but he gets poked as well. He's able to get away though. Huge knockup. No, the Superman just uses Purify, able to dodge away from the knockup with it, and is able to survive. Very well played by Yuzon. However, Purify already down, okay? So that is quite a big deal. Team Flash, only one endless cycle on their jungler. Everyone else going for pretty standard. I mean, we have Curse of Death on that Valheim support, and we have the Valheim support already getting caught. Very well played by Matt here. I mean, I would rather say badly played by Valheim there. Gets completely caught. Seems like the nerves are high. Their nerves are going, yeah, mental boom. I hope not, man. I hope we see a good game. Yeah, see? Forest Wanderer. The Chadness is flowing through his veins, bro. I'm talking to him in his dreams, guys. That he's dreaming of the gaming genius. And I keep telling him, Forest Wanderer, my guy. Get it? He gets it, bros. He's gonna win this. Bold prediction. 3 endless cycles. I didn't move to his teammates yet. Don't worry. Don't worry, okay? And we have Forest Wanderer on Hayate as well, which again, you already know, man. 0322, that's my best friend. You know how it goes, man. I don't even talk to him in his dreams. I talk to him when we go to Mackie D's together, okay? I'm not sponsored, by the way. I do love me some cheeseburger royale and some McChickens, though. I'm kidding. I never go to McDonald's. It is very unhealthy, but it is tasty sometimes, you know. But I actually never go. I haven't been in like 1.5 years, I would say. But I do indulge in some cheat meals with the doner kebabs, guys. So don't you worry. I should go to Mackie D's again, guys. I am talking about food, and we are looking at a historical match series ending game right now. Okay, we'll see what happens. Ooh, that's a big. Ooh, that's an even bigger Superman ult. Even if ult was already good. Huge Lubu knockup. He gets 1 kill. Is he gonna be able to finish off that Ignis? He is able to, and he does so much damage. Backs out there. And while I was narrating the Lubu kill, the whole team fight was going on as well. 3-2 on the board right now. We have a 700 gold lead all of a sudden. 14 Flash. They traded their 3 for 1, I believe. So they are really happy. Only Lorien ended up dying, but they are able to kill all the 3 carries, mage and the 2 marksmen, on that man's side. However, with the endless cycles, they just come back and they just get this Abyssal Dragon. They secure the first one for themselves, making the gold lead a little bit less, okay? It's like a 500 gold lead now, 400, so they're pretty happy about that. However, look at this jungle gold lead. It's a 400 gold lead just for the jungler guys, okay? We have the Fennec pretty ahead. Ooh, beautiful Arctic Orb on that Elandor is able to, oh, but another Arctic Orb. The Superman is not able to push back that Richter there, misses, and the Richter survives as well. So no one actually dying, even though Richter ended up diving the second tower mid lane. It is what it is, just Richter things, you know? It's a very balanced hero. Anyway, he's going full tank. He's going to be very happy with that. He's going for that. Actually, I'm not sure if he's going to go full tank, but they still have 2 marksmen. I know it's a Valheim support, but again, man, support, they really overbuff those items. The supports get a lot of gold. That's why you see these crazy picks coming through. And yeah, we'll see if this Fennec is going to be able to keep snowballing his lead. He's at 500 gold lead over that Elandor, 600 even. So he's really happy with that. It seems like a good game so far for Team Flash. Are they gonna be able to defeat, not Mad Team here, but their Mental Boom? They were 3-0 ahead in a best of 7. They needed 1 more and they lost 3 in a row. Are they gonna get reverse swept here? We will see, okay? This is mind-blowing. If they are able to come back from this, that is really, really impressive. That is really, really impressive, and at the same time really sad for Mad Team because they are sniffing it. They smell not the soyness, they smell the trophy, okay? They smell the grand finale. Beautiful Ibnef just counters that Lorien ult. Keep in mind though, Lorien ult less cooldown than the Ibnef ult. I think Ibnef ult is like 40 seconds at this point of the game, maybe even 45. I think it's a very long cooldown ult compared to the Lorien, which is at probably like 27 seconds, something like that. So yeah, he's chilling. He's pretty happy about that, and they secure themselves a dragon because of that. No Ibnef ult available means Ibnef is kind of useless. It's hard to get those stacks. It's hard to get that dash without that ult. Superman pokes a little bit, but gets poked more than anything. But the Elandor is able to poke that tower to around 25% health. That is really, really nice for him. Again, you gotta keep poking these towers, man. And Mad Team is really happy the way this progressed top lane. However, they're not happy about this gold lead. It is a 1000 gold lead for Team Flash right now. And yeah, I think we'll see some crazy team fight now in the bottom lane, because it seems like both teams want to pressure this. Fennec is gonna clear the red buff and then probably gonna go over to the mid lane to absorb that farm as well. And then he'll meet his team at the bottom lane. Ooh, is he? No. I think Elandor, yeah, Elandor secured that Spirit Sentinel, so that's really good for him. Elandor, I don't know, Neil always goes top and just farms top so much. And the Superman just keeps roaming. Whenever they have Superman, they always do that. I don't know if you want to do that when you're playing against Fennec though, because he will just keep snowballing on the bottom side of the map. He's already making his move down there. He's going to clear his mid lane wave again. And this is a huge Lorien ult onto the mid lane Ignis this time. And the mid lane Ignis does not have the support purification item available, so he just dies. Oh my god, the Richter just completely messes up. That was huge misplay. He like flickered but then dashed back in or something. That was a misclick. Most likely gives a free kill over to Hayate. But still, we're looking at a 1.4k gold lead, so steadily gold lead keeps increasing for Team Flash. They're really happy the way this is going. They want their rematch against SGP in the grand finale of the upper bracket this time. So yeah, they want the chance at that trophy. They're definitely not Mental Boom. They're playing pretty well here. Both teams playing well. Odin's will actually already completed for this Superman, so he's gonna have that nice bonus damage passive whenever he gets damaged. He's gonna deal some up to 10% bonus damage, I believe. So he's gonna be happy about that. Also the move speed that it gives. is gonna be great for him. Ibnef ult forced out by that Richter ult, and both just poking themselves a little bit. However, the Valheim gets engaged on, the Lubu forces the enemies away, however loses a lot of health. The tower drops. Nope, Elandor is not able to chase them though. He's not able to get into auto attack range. He will steal this little Scarab though. Nope, he backs out in the end, and bot lane, we didn't even see it, but the Fennec ended up dying to Hayate, which is huge. Not only does he give the Hayate a free red buff, he also stops his snowball, and now you can see Neil is catching up. It is pretty even now, only a 300 gold lead for Fennec over the Elandor now, and man, Team Flash does not play around though. They instantly use Endless Cycle on Fennec, go top, go try to cheese that Dark Slayer. Not able to get it. Superman spots them out and they have to back away because they would lose a team fight. But again, bot lane, look at this. Hayate gets a kill, but he also trades 1v1. And the issue about this is he gets the kill first. Yeah, it's cool. You know, you beat the enemy. He probably died to the last tower shot. The issue is he gives the shot down to the Lubu, which is really not good. Okay? And you can see, man, they always starve this Superman out of farm. He's at 4k gold, just like the Ibnef support. Meanwhile, everyone else just has so much gold. Look at this 6,000 gold on the Hayate, man. This is crazy. Hayate almost as fed as Neil, so I feel like Mad is actually, despite this 1k gold deficit, they're happy because they have the gold where it counts. Superman will still be able to use his ult, will still be able to push people a couple times and then back away. Or even die, but he did the damage, it's fine, he did the CC. Hayate is gonna be dealing a lot of damage in turn though, because he has that 6k gold. He's ahead of the Lorien, he's ahead of the Valheim, he's ahead of everyone. And even if just plops down that ult, they get the mid lane tower. Elandor gets caught though, is able to do so much damage though, jumps away with his ultimate and his S1, does not drop and is able to return the damage onto Richter, and they pick up the kill. Very well played by Neil here. We have still 1k gold ahead, despite that kill dropping, despite the tower in the mid lane dropping. Team Flash is holding on to their 1000 gold lead very well here. They're using the time whenever Mad is killing someone of them, is getting an objective. They use to farm jungle, to farm lanes, to get all the last hits, and they're doing well, they're doing well. However, this Hayate will poke this tower to around half HP, even more. Wow, 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 wow. He might just get, wow, he just takes it. Look at the Richter's farm, 4.6k gold. He is half, he has half the gold almost. As the Hayate, he can't do anything. He can't defend that. I would have honestly used ult as a Richter. He had to defend that, man. Yeah, half HP, you know, you still jump in, use ult for the minion wave. I think that's worth. Lubu getting a little bit upset there, wants to kill the Superman, is not able to. The Superman just dashes away, doesn't even use his ult. Richter getting completely caught, is easily able to dash away over the wall, and Valheim is there to assist him as well. See, they put Valheim as a support, but they still give him a decent amount of farm. You know, they still give him a lot of farm. Look, he's at 6.6k gold. He is just behind his carries. Meanwhile, the Richter is not playing support, but he has the gold of a support. He has the least gold in the game, while his team is ahead 1k still. Only 500 now. Wow. And he almost dies. Oh, the S1 misses. I don't think you kill him. Nope. You don't kill him, you're a little bit overextended on that Hayate. Is able to dash away, so he's still fine. And now this mid lane tower will get pressured. They have an Ibnef ult to prop down. They instead decide to just go straight to the Slayer. Again, they have the Ibnef ult to plop down to get that tower, just like they did with the mid lane tower. It just zones everybody away from defending the wave. And yeah, I thought they were gonna go for that there, but they decided against it. Let's see what the Mad has in stock here. They are actually ahead in gold now a little bit. They were briefly there. Yeah, it's dead even. Yeah, they're ahead in gold, 100 gold, 300 gold now. They are really happy about this, okay? So Mad getting not an explosive comeback, but like a gradual comeback. They just keep getting small advantages everywhere, and yeah, they steal this rep buff as well. Hayate gets it. Ooh, he's gonna be very happy with that, man. That S1 is just gonna be beautiful. Lorien has to use his ult to clear the wave. This Hayate just has huge lane kingdom right now. Look at his gold, look at his items. He's already almost at full items. He's even ahead of Neil. He is insane right now. He has Purify available, has his ult available. This is a very uphill battle for Team Flash. Despite the gold being, look, it's in their favor right now, right? 800 gold, 700 gold. Mad is hard winning this game right now. They are just so far ahead in terms of the late game hero, the late game ability of their capability of their team comp that they drafted, and also just this Hayate, man, is just huge, just does so much damage. They have the money on the right people, however Neil gets completely caught there on his Alandor, and this seems to be a free dragon. Not a big deal though, it's just a dragon. It will be dangerous if they move over to that Slayer. It's just a small abyssal dragon, that is not a big deal. If they move over to that Slayer, they have a Fennec. They will see Hayate is going bot. He's rotating over. They even have uses his ult, but I think he will die. He does not die. This might be big, this might be big. This is a dead Fennec. Beautiful catch there by Superman. Just gets the Fennec. This is completely out of whack because the Lubu wasn't there. This was a miscommunication, I think, but huge Richter play. He was almost able to finish them off. He just needed one more half a second tick on them with his ultimate and it would double kill them. But he's not able to get it, ends up dying, but still, Team Flash really happy with that. They used Endless Cycle on that Fennec, I think, and he's just instantly able to go back to that Slayer, pick it up. I'm not sure if he had Blade of Eternity and just didn't die the second time. Wasn't really following that part of the team fight completely. Was looking at the Richter, but yeah. Now Lubu gets completely called out. These teams just keep trading back and forth. We'll see who wins this, man. We'll see who wins this. This is gonna be absolutely insane because now, of course, 15 minutes into the game, the Enraged Abyssal Dragon is on the table. It's a 4v5 in favor of Mad, so they easily secure it. They give it over to that Hayate. Because I keep telling you, man, this Hayate late game is crazy with this crit build. Yeah, it's just gonna destroy the enemies right now. We'll see how he does here. But if he gets a good team fight, okay? He has Blade of Eternity. He has Dark Blessing buff from the dragon. And he can sell the Blade of Eternity into the Death Sickle while he's reviving, okay? That is mind-blowing. I don't think there's any way Mad loses the next team fight unless it's a gross overextension under the towers of Team Flash, which they might have to do. They might have to do that. Oh my god, the Richter is getting caught once again. He's gonna die, yeah. Do you see how much damage that is? Man, I wish Richter was always that weak. I wouldn't complain about him all day. I wouldn't tell Timmy to nerf him every single day. I wouldn't have nightmares about Richter. I wish, man, we don't get all the things we wish for. It is what it is. We can't have all the things. I would also like to get Isekai into an anime world where I'm the harem protagonist and I have all the anime girls, you know, with the big assets, you know, in my face. But we can't have everything, man. We can't have everything. Honestly, that's only rank 2 on my list. Rank 1 on my list is a world where Richter is not in the game. But it is what it is. We won't get that either. Unlucky. Ooh, huge! There's not even an overextension. Let's just check it out again. Look at this. I was saying an overextension would be needed, but look at this, man. They just go in. They don't care. Look at this huge Ignis damage there. The ult just put everyone to half HP and instantly Hayate follows up and everyone dies, and this is gonna be the game. Insanely well played by Mad team, and it seems like Mad crawls all the way back from the lower bracket into the grand finale. They are able to challenge SGP. Look how happy they are. They are in the grand finale, man. They're able to challenge SGP. The coach is super happy as well. They really played so well, and yeah, they really deserve the spot in the grand finale. Really well played. I'm glad we won't see a repeat of Team Flash versus SGP because we've already seen it, you know. So yeah, Mad going up against SGP. Let's see who gets the MVP, man. That was a beautiful game. I give it to Hayate any day of the week. He just played really well. He got a lot of solo kills. He was just having full control over that bottom lane. And I think he probably did the most damage in that whole fight, in that whole game. We'll see. Yeah, look at this. 120k. You have Ignis and Elando combine their damage, you know, to the jungle carry and the mid lane carry, and you have 0322's damage. Insane. And now we actually have a sinus curve. That's pretty insane, man. I don't want to see math here. I don't want to see math, bro. Please, guys. Please. It's kind of one. I know it's not an actual sinus curve. Guys, I'm the computer science genius. Who do you think I am? Chill, my guys. I know you're gonna come with your nerd face. Actually, chill. Yep, easy MVP, 92% kill participation. Gets it. He's the star player, man. The 3 games we reviewed, he got MVP every game, no? I'm pretty sure. Crazy. He is the star player of Mad. And yeah, we'll see, man. I expect the great things of him in that grand finale. That should be a lot of fun. Of course, we will cover it on this channel as well. And yeah, let me know what you thought about this in the comments below. Let me know what you thought about this kind of like highlights of semifinals, where I have like the best games of all the series in one video. Let me know if you enjoyed it. Leave a like, subscribe, you know, help out that. These videos also are a lot of effort, you know, because I have to render them a lot of time, and I have to upload them for a long time. I have to make sure everything is clean, you know, with the editing and stuff. And of course I have to record them for like 2 to 3 hours. So yeah, make sure to leave a like so it boosts the algorithm. So, you know, we can get some more views. It is what it is. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this. And with that being said, I will see you guys the next time. Peace out, boys. Bye-bye.